to 2/3 a tablespoon. So we're just looking for equivalent table things. I see 2/3 here. I see 2/3 here. Is this going to be a good one?
No. No.
Why not?
Because it's multiplying.
Well, did they multiply by the same on top and bottom?
Yeah.
Yes. Is 3 times 3 6?
No, 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is
Ah, this should have been 9, and 2 times 3 is 6. So this is not an equivalent fraction because they did their math all wrong. They added instead of multiplying. That's why that one, because it looks correct when you look at this, but then when you look at the answer, nobody picked that one, I don't think. Okay. You found a typo where?
Yeah.
Oh, no space. Okay, thank you. Now, when I look at these, are they equivalent? I can just look at the picture and see, well, this is 2/3, but are they equivalent? No. When I look at these, are they equivalent?
Yes. No. Yes. C is the right one.
Excuse me, sir, why are you yelling?
She pointed at D.
Why are you yelling? That is so rude and disrespectful. I was pointing to D. Are these equivalent?
No.
And I think, oh, maybe they're trying to trick me with the fraction. So I think, okay, 6 divided by 2 is 3, right? 2 divided by 2 is 1. So are they equivalent? 1/3, 2/3. No, just in case they tried to trick you with the fraction, find the common denominator still. The correct answer is C, because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do have 12s. And then we have them filled up to be equivalent. So C is the correct answer. I don't think anybody missed that one, but you have to remember we have lots of Zoom friends and friends who cannot join us. Okay.
I missed it.
So I didn't ask you to announce anything. Okay. Okay, here's where they tried to trick you again by shading in weird things. Okay.
I just pretend.
Excuse me. You can pretend they're all moved over. I just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, okay, let's go back and do 9. So sorry. I'm in a hurry to be home. Oh, this one. Mary talking to her on her cell phone to friends. Notice they threw this number 2 in here. Do we need that to solve the problem? No. She talked to Wanda for 3/4 of an hour and Eva for 4/6. So the first thing I do is write my fraction. Because then when I look down here, what one can I automatically cross out because it does not have the correct fraction? A, B, C, 6/4 right here on B. Which friend did she talk to the longest? So now all I have to do is decide which one's bigger than which one. Okay, now notice it says Wanda because 4/6 is greater. Did she talk to Wanda for 4/6? No, she didn't talk to Wanda for 4/6. Don't yell out the answer. We're working through the process. Eva talked for 4/6. So now we need to just look at the denominator. What's the common denominator for this one? We do 24 because we do 4 times 6. Okay, and I'm going to rewrite it over here. So if I take times 6 over here, 3 times 6 is 18. Is 18 greater than, okay, so we have 24. That's times 4. What's 4 times 4? 16. Is this statement true?
Yeah. No.
Is 1824 is bigger than 1624? Yes. Okay, yes, I was pointing at A because I wrote the math right out here. We eliminate 2 just by using our logic. Okay, so the correct answer for 9 is A.
No.
Wanda? Here's an abbreviation for because, B/B. You don't do that in your writing papers, but in your notes, perfectly fine. 3/4 is greater than 4/6. Now number 10. Brian, you're going to need to get up from below your desk. Okay, so I counted my squares first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put that as my denominator. How many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then I count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are shaded. So now I have my fractions. So you do realize the next step is a call home. Marcus, stop the noise immediately or I will go to the phone and call home. And then you're taking time from the party from everybody tomorrow. Because if I have to call home, we won't have time to finish our test corrections like we need to. Understood? Okay. I know that is not what you want to do, so be quiet, because that's your other choice. Okay, so are there any I can cross out? Are there any that don't have 10/15s or 5/10ths? No. So they all have, it says a model, which statement comparing them is true? What's the easiest way to compare these, do you think? We can find a common denominator. 10 and 15 are kind of big though.
You have to kind of figure out which one's bigger.
50 is not a common denominator. You've got to figure out which one is bigger. This is correct. Okay, but I see these denominators, aren't they both multiples of 5? Okay. So I'm actually going to divide each one by 5, just because I can. What's 5 divided by 5?
1.
Okay, what's 10 divided by 5?
2.
Ooh, isn't 1/2 a good thing to compare to? Okay, so now I'm going to do this. I'm going to divide by 5 here too. What's 10 divided by 5?
2.
2. What's 15 divided by 5?
3.
Ooh, do we know which one is bigger, 2/3 or 1/2?
1/2. I know. Wait, no, 2/3.
Okay, 2/3 is bigger. If you're not sure, okay, I just did 5s because 5s are so easy for me. 5, 10, 15, 20. So easy, okay? So, but now I know 2/3 is bigger than 1/2, so we're gonna have 10/15ths is greater than 5/10. They're definitely not equal to each other, right? We cross off C, okay? We have 10/15ths is greater than 5/10.
Yes.
Okay, so that would be B. 10/15ths is greater than 5/10. Okay, now if you still couldn't figure it out, find a common denominator. They don't have a common denominator. 2 times 3 is 6, right? Okay, so 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is
4.
2 times what is 6?
Times 3.
Okay, 1 times 3 is?
3.
Now they have a common denominator, so we can compare them even better. Okay, so sometimes you have to play around with them a little bit. So if you weren't 100% sure, then go ahead and find that common denominator. But taking my numbers down first made it a little easier. The smaller the denominator, the easier it is to picture them. Okay, please go ahead and put your test right on top of your math test corrections. Put them on top of the artwork in the bin.
I have a question.